Yo, what's up, guys? Everyone, today, man, I'll be talking about Paolo Banchero. If your Orlando Magic have a Paolo Banchero problem. No, first off, right off the rip, I am not going to overreact to 4 Orlando Magic games. I'm just going to break down some stats. I'm going to go through some Paolo Banchero film. I am not giving up on Paolo Banchero. I am not giving up on the Orlando Magic. Again, starting off with the stats, and we'll get into it. The Magic are 25th in the NBA right now in offensive rating. They traded away 4 first-round picks for Desmond Bain. One of those picks the Grizzlies traded away to get Cedric Howard, who's been just chef's kiss phenomenal so far for the Memphis Grizzlies. They have an offensive rating right now of 108.1, only behind the Wizards, Pistons, Pelicans, Pacers, and Mavericks. The Magic are also, funny enough, top 10 in pace. They're 8th in pace at 104.8, only behind the Bulls, Blazers, Hornets, Raptors, Grizzlies, Wizards, and my Miami Heat. The Magic, funny enough, you would think their defense would be at least top 10 so far. It hasn't. Outside of that, no, because y'all remember that one game because the Heat opening night, the Heat offense looked great. I mean, it looked great for the first 2, and then they faced the top 10 Knicks defense, and it looked, it slowed down a bit, but still looked pretty decent, especially with the number 1 pace in the NBA. But besides the point, the Magic are 15th in defensive rating at 114.1. behind the Kings, Jazz, Mavericks, Bucks, Celtics, Hornets, Pistons, Cavs, Blazers, Knicks, Heat, Spurs, Bulls, and Thunder? Dude, you can't have a bottom 5 offense and a middling defense. Like, no, that can't happen. You have Jalen Suggs. Like, it's a lot for him defensively. Like, Franz and Paolo aren't bad defenders. Wendell Carter Jr. is a solid defender. This team should not be this middling defensively so far. I really just don't get it. Obviously, Bane is known for his defense, but he's decently built. Like, I don't know if he's the T-Rex arms, but dude, holy shit. This video is sponsored by PrizePicks. PrizePicks is a daily fantasy sports app where you can win money by just choosing more or less on each projection, ranging from sports like the NFL to the MLB to the NBA to so much more, including esports and over 100 different sports and leagues. Now, no users, you can use my sign-up code, your boy John, YABOYYJOHN, and win $50 by just placing a $5 entry regardless if you win or lose that entry. Thank you to PrizePicks for sponsoring this video. The Magic are also 22nd in net rating at -6. behind the Timberwolves, Wizards, Hawks, Mavericks, Pacers, Suns, Pelicans, and Nets. And I look at the on and off numbers for both Paolo and also Franz Wagner, and it's like, dude. So this video obviously prefaces on Paolo Banchero, so I'm gonna start off with him. Paolo Banchero on the season is averaging close to 29-1, but 34% from the field. We're talking 18% from 3. We're talking a true shooting percentage of 51.6. Paolo. The Magic with Paolo Banchero this season in 145 minutes have a plus minus of -29. -29. Again, it's been 4 games, but -29. He's 22, 6'10", 250. But dude, a net rating of -8.3 with him on the floor. Offensive rating 105.9. Defensive rating 114.2. Like, dude. And then with him off the floor in 47 minutes in those 3 games, a +5 net rating. I mean, a +5 plus minus. A 3.7 net rating. A 122.9 offensive rating. A 119.2 defensive rating. But you might look and be like, but we look at Franz Wagner as well. His is even worse. Kind of. He's really on the same spectrum. Franz Wagner, 141 minutes. A plus minus of -25, a offensive rating of 110.6, a defensive rating of 117.1 with him on the court, and then with him off the court in 51 minutes, they have a plus minus of 1, a net rating of -1.2, an offensive rating of 108.9, a defensive rating of 110.1. Like, dude, holy shit, this is actually ridiculous. Like, the Magic, oh my god, it's been 4 games, I get it. But a starting 5 of Jalen Suggs, Desmond Bain, Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr. should not be this bad. This should be easily a top 5 team in the Eastern Conference. Again, spacing concerns, especially with Wendell. Suggs is the 3-point shot real. Kind of the same conversation we're having right now with Dyson Daniels, who looked a lot worse recently. open the season. But they hit him a lot for defense. So if the offense at points can get incredibly sticky, but the defense, that's what's got him paid. But still needs to be better offensively. But this isn't a Dyson Daniels video, baby. Sucks. 3-point shot has to be real, like 35%. Him and Franz need to be at minimum 35% 3-point shooters to help that spacing out, because it cannot be this bad. Bane cannot only be your only competent player from 3 in the starting lineup. Because you have Paolo, you know, he gets hot and cold from 3. Right now, he's incredibly cold. But I feel like Paolo really loves like Jimmy Butler. When the playoffs come around, he becomes a better 3-point shooter. But it's like, dude, you have to turn it on. You're shooting sub 19% from 3, my dog. And Franz Wagner so far has been a better player in the team. You're like, oh, Paolo over Franz agenda. That's literally the same. Obviously, right now, Franz is playing better basketball than Paolo Banchero. This is the Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown thing. Jaylen Brown won the Finals MVP, did this, did that. But now we're seeing the Celtics struggle a lot. And it's not only because without Tatum, they also went from Porzingis and Tatum to Sam Hauser and Neemias Queta. Shout out to them. Shout out to Josh Minot as well. But dude, you can't go from that to that and be like, oh, that's the only reason. No, Tatum is a huge player. He's a huge superstar. He's one of the top 15 players or minimum top 15 players, maybe even top 10 player in basketball. Like, dude, he is a special talent. But dude, it's not just on one singular guy. But now, gone through the stats. Let's break down the Paolo Banchero film against the Hawks. Caught the end of this game, the fourth quarter. Oh my God, the shot he took at the end of the game was so, it was so damn infuriating as a Paolo fan. But like as a Magic fan, how do y'all deal with when he shoots a shot like this? Because I've had a guy on my team, Tyler here, who takes many ill-advised shots, but it just is what it is at the end of the day. But Paolo Banchero, you are 6'10", 250. You gotta have some awareness. Again, he's 22 will go for this. I'm not giving up on Paolo, but holy fuck, dude. But yeah, let's break down this entire thing right here. So this is every single shot attempt for Paolo Banchero in this game against the Hawks. You see he goes up on Jalen Johnson. Just easily. That's what you should be doing more so, Paolo Banchero. You are 6'10", 250. Attack the cup at will. Don't fall in love with the mid-range jump shot, as he's not really an above-average mid-range jump shooter. I saw a stat the other day. Paolo Banchero has never had an efficient season from the field, from 3, true shooting, from the free throw line, from estimated field goal percentage. Like, holy fuck, dude. That's just getting owned by Mo Gay. Oh, by the way, Mo Gay, quietly, underrated defender, but he was low-key clamping Paolo. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, you'll see some of these, like, yeah, Mo Gay. He definitely had Paolo's number this game for sure. All right, let's see. You have a late switch by Jalen Johnson. He should be able, I know he has really good hands. You either instantly go up right here on Dyson Daniels or try to a shot fake for a foul or play through contact, whatever, or you swing the rock to Anthony Black in the corner. What does Paolo Banchero do? Tries to dunk on Dyson Daniels and he gets a foul call. Good work, Paolo Banchero. I saw that play yesterday as well. Nice play from Dyson Daniels. I was watching the end of the Bulls and Hawks game. He got beat by a spin move by Josh Giddey, and he fouled him right before he was able to put up a good enough shot. So, hey, Dyson Daniels, he might get beat, but this is why you pay Dyson Daniels. The defense is always going to be there for him, even though it's him allowing points once again like it was last night. But again, it's making it difficult. You know, you never know. Especially with Paolo, he's never been an above-average free throw shooter. Let him earn those 2 at the line, you know. But yeah, let's get back into this. We see get to the cup and just smoked it. He just simply smoked him. He just simply smoked that right there. Again, I don't think he's efficient from any part of the court as well. Yeah, he should be really good, especially at the rim. But again, at points, it's just foul baiting and not trying to always 100% of the time go for a shot, but instead just flailing his body. Okay, right here, wide open 3-point shot. This is not a terrible shot. This is wide open. Okay, he knocked that down. Okay, cool. Paolo Banchero is a streaky 3-point shooter. That just is what it is at the end of the day. On to the next play. Paolo Banchero wide open. You know, kind of settles for a jump shot. You know, he could have potentially created a better shot, but 10 seconds on the clock. You know, he's feeling somewhat confident, letting it fly. Okay, Paolo Banchero. Barely grazes the rim. You know, not enough power in that jump shot. Okay, Jalen Johnson guarding him once again. You know, yeah. That's a good shot right there. That's a good shot right there. That's a good shot right there. That's a good shot right there, Paolo. Hey, Paolo. I need to see more of that, Paolo. That's a good shot right there, Paolo. That's a good shot. Luke Kennard! Luke Kennard! And he gets blocked by good contest at the end by Onyeka Okongwu. Like, you should be backing Luke Kennard into oblivion and putting his head on a swivel. What is this shot, Paolo Banchero? Oh my god. Oh, look, I didn't see this in real time. Oh my god, Paolo Banchero, dude. Dude. You have Luke Kennard guarding you. 8 seconds left. 8 seconds left, and you're taking a shot. Oh my god, dude. You have ace in the paint. Shout out to him. Dude, if he beats you, he beats you, dude. Back him down into oblivion. Dude, it's getting so bad. I'm literally spitting, and it's going to my laptop. That's how infuriated I am watching this Paolo film right now. Holy fucking shit. Dude, Paolo, what is that shot? You're not a good mid-range shooter. Why are you taking that shot? Paolo, what is this? Holy shit. Jalen Johnson, respectable defender. Okay, back him down. That's Paolo's patented the shot. But again, it's not a high percentage shot because he's not a good mid-range shooter. Just wide open. He's shooting this, what's it called? Turnaround fadeaway jump shot. Like, dude, Paolo, that's just not a high percentage shot. You are 6'10", 250. You have good weight on Jalen Johnson, dude. Pause. Again, JJ Garner once again. Nice move. Gets to the cup. Finish. Over Okongwu. No try to block him. Good play, Paolo. Good play. And then, good ball by Suggs. Out transition. Hey! Perfect way of running the floor. Paolo Banchero. And then, no, it wasn't this shot. Wide open three. Paolo Banchero wide open. He could literally put a lawn chair. Watch the 18th inning game of the Blue Jays and Dodgers game. He has so much time. He's wide open. Number 1 overall pick. Dude, second game of the season. Atlantic Division. Decently big enough game so far this season. Wide open shot. And he just barely grazes the top of the rim again. Not enough pressure. And then this shot right here. Oh my god, this infuriated me. Paolo Banchero. Look how much time is left on the shot clock. On the game clock. And look what shot Paolo Banchero again. This guy is 6'10", 250 pounds. And look what fucking shot he takes right here, dude. Like, he's taking, why are you shooting this shot? 11.2 seconds. You're getting double teamed by 2 good defenders, Dyson Daniels and Mohamed Gay. You have bro, you could either swing, you could either shot fake, swing to Suggs, shot fake, lob to Wendell, shot fake, swing that bitch back to Franz Wagner. But he instead takes the dumbest route possible and takes this shot. Why are you throwing up a prayer with 11 seconds to go, Paolo? You're down by 2. You don't need a 3. I get it, you don't want to go to overtime, but dude, you are 6'10", high percentage shot, no timeouts. Oh my god, if it's Jamal Mosley and had a timeout, oh my god. I knew as soon as he shot his shit about to go up, he would have spammed timeout. Dude, this is a terrible shot. Again, I'm not giving up on Paolo, but holy fucking shit, dude. This cannot happen. And I love how he bounced back. I gotta watch the film in the last game against the 76ers. I was trying to see that before this. It was looking pretty good. But dude, this is bad. This is very, very bad. Holy shit, dude. Like, again, he barely grazes the rim. This isn't your night. Again, I wouldn't have gotten if he took that shot from that deep. But again, if he took a shot, what's it called? If he took a shot in the clutch, and let's say it was his night, and he just tried like a heat check. Again, Paolo, this was not your night. Before this game, Paolo Banchero was struggling. Before this game, it was the Franz Wagner game. Before this shot, Paolo Banchero was 4 of 14. He was shooting very inefficiently. Paolo Banchero was shooting 28.5% from the field. And he said, why not let it fly? Let me shoot that. After the Hawks, I forgot, I didn't quickly look this up, how they just scored in a bucket prior. The Trae Young free throw, but before that, it was the Trae Young free throws, and before that, it was the Trae Young floater, and then it was Jalen Suggs layup. But holy shit, Paolo Banchero, that's a terrible shot now. Thankfully, he bounced back in the last game again. I am not giving up on Paolo Banchero, but I really had to show you guys the stats and the film to really break all this down. That actually was a very enjoyable video. I want to do more videos like this in the future. Be able to use stats and also watch the film as well. Shout out to NBA.com for having the NBA advanced stats. Very good tool right there. Have those like unmuted, so just in case it gets copyrighted and things like that. that I really care about getting copyrighted nowadays. But yeah. Anyways, Paolo Banchero, dude, you need to improve. You're just decision making, dude. You cannot take a shot like that. You have to impose will on guys and not just fall in love with the mid-range jump shot. Oh my god, dude, it's so infuriating. Magic fans, again, do not give up on Paolo. He is 22 years old. But now you see why people at points are getting very, very hard on Paolo. He has never had an efficient season in his NBA career. The highs are so high in the playoffs. But dude, stay the course. P5 Nation, Paolo Banchero FC like myself, stay the course. Stay the course. Again, 22 years old. Very infuriating right now. But a game like last night against the Sixers, I know the front court wasn't great. You know, you had Jabari Walker and Adem Bono, who's a very underrated center, one of the best centers in the Joel Embiid era, one of the best backup centers, maybe his best backup center. But stay the course. Do not give up on Paolo Banchero. I just had to break down everything for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And yeah, but other than that, y'all, that is the video. So go down below, drop a like, comment down below, sub up, make sure to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. Also, follow me on Instagram and Playback. Links to everything will and will always be in the description box down below. But other than that, it's your boy John. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm out, man. Peace.